Now you might be wondering, Colum, where is your other half? Where is Gerta? She was here. Has she fallen asleep? Has she gone out to Pristina to explore? Gerta has gone to a river here in the middle of the city where there's a big cleanup underway. It takes around 20 minutes to get there by car, so she's going to check back in with us in a little while. So Gerta, I hope you're having a nice drive and you're safe, and I will talk to you very soon. This is the World Cleanup Day Show 2019, coming to you live from Pristina in Kosovo. We're going out on RTK4, which is the national broadcaster here in Kosovo and all over the world on different TV networks and on Facebook and YouTube as well. So thank you so much for joining us. Now, welcome back. Gerta will be with us in a moment. They're still setting up the crew there and getting ready. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Catherine. I'm from Estonia.
Now, Catherine, you are not just a helper here. You're a VVIP, a very important person. Tell us your position and your involvement in World Cleanup.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a VIP, but you said it first.
I said it. It's allowed.
So I work for the Let's Do It World, the global organization, and I am the head of marketing and communications.
What is the most difficult thing about getting the message out there?
The most difficult thing is choosing the message, because we have an amazing network of countries, over 160 countries, and they all have messages of their own. They are all doing great work, cleanups, they all have different problems and issues. So the most difficult part is prioritizing and choosing the stories.
And when you were trying to get the message out to countries, are there certain methods that you use? Are there certain ways you find are good at getting the importance of this across?
As any global organization, social media is our strong point, so we use a lot of that.
And the images you show as well really speak 1,000 words.
We show images, but the images are from the country. So they send us the images, and then we pick and choose which ones are the most striking. So everything is based around these countries and the network of countries that we have around the globe, because without them we wouldn't exist.
Do you enjoy it?
I do, I really do. I mean, sometimes it, gets to you when what you see all the time is trash, pollution, climate change. So it does get to you, but I enjoy it because it's, changing the world.
And we're looking at these images now coming live from this dump in the middle of Pristina, the city we're in. Wouldn't it be good to see this more often, not just one day a year?
Yes, actually, Colm, I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people have been sending us messages and asking, why only one day? Why World Cleanup Day? Actually,
they're missing the point.
No, they're not missing the point, but we do have cleanups every day. So all the members of our network organize regular cleanups, some of them even daily, some of them every week, some of them every month. So the cleanups happen all the time, but the point of World Cleanup Day is to do it all together once, to bring all of us together and create this momentum and let the world know that this is happening, this is a problem, let's do something.
Because we've been told so far 9 million people have turned out in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Those 9 million people should go out and clean on a regular basis, If they're enthusiastic about it for one day, they could be enthusiastic about it throughout the year and keep things clean all year round. But I know your point is that to have it on one day, it really focuses the spotlight.
Yeah. And a lot of them do clean up regularly, but the point of World Cleanup Day also is not just to clean up, but to drive home the point to people not to litter anymore. So once you've picked up a piece of trash, you are likely not to litter again.
That's what Heidi was saying earlier. She made the point when I asked her about, what's your dream for the future? I remember last year she said her dream is that we don't need World Cleanup Day anymore.
Exactly. We are working to eliminate ourselves as an organization.
We're trying to work ourselves out of a job.
Yeah,
so we have no job anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So our aim is to educate the world, basically, and change behavior.
What would be a highlight for you, the sweetest memory you have? You've been working on this for a couple of years now. You've been working with so many countries. You've seen so many images. It's not all triumphs as well. I mean, sometimes we aim for big numbers in countries. It doesn't happen for different reasons. But what is the sweetest memory for you?
I can't pick one, but for me the best...
Pick one.
Oh, Colm! The best times are when leaders come together. So the Leaders Academies, which happen in January every year, the World Cleanup Day conferences that happen in January.
I was there in Estonia.
And those are great because this is, people come, they've had the cleanups and they've had some time to gather their thoughts and, to see what they did good, what they could have done better. And those are really good times to come together, to reflect, to make plans for the future and just enjoy each other's company.
And you get to see the faces
Yeah.
behind the countries you've been talking to.
Yeah.
I remember in Estonia, looking out at the crowd, I was emceeing on the stage, and the lady from Indonesia,
Augustina.
Augustina, and you're saying, wow, she is so young,
Yeah.
and she is mobilizing millions of
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah.
Someone in her 20s.
Yeah.
And then you had Gafar.
Gafar from Nigeria.
From
Yeah,
Nigeria.
yeah.
And we had seen him online, and we'd heard about what they'd been doing in Nigeria. Then you meet them, and you think, wow, behind these social media posts I've been seeing in these photographs and the numbers of millions of people, there are these passionate people.
They are, each and every leader in our organization is an amazing individual. A lot of them work as volunteers. Overtime in the evenings, they take time out from their family time. So they really are heroes, and they really deserve everyone's congratulations.
Now, breaking news, if you look at the monitor there, Catherine, we're just watching the monitor, these shots that people at home can see on their TVs as well. There's Luan picking rubbish out of the bushes, but also the minister there with the blue t-shirt holding the bag. He's the minister for the environment here in Kosovo.
Great. I mean, a lot of government officials have actually come out in a lot of different countries.
But we want them to be interested when there's no cameras.
I
I know that's mean to say.
A lot of them are also interested without
yes,
cameras.
but you know what I mean. You know what I
agree,
mean, yeah.
But this is a good start, They are there, they're in the picture. They can bring the issues to, their political parties, to their ministries, and they can start policy change.
Oh no, look, it cut back to us. I feel bad because they're doing all the work and it cuts back and shows us.
Hey,
and
I'm doing a lot of work.
Clearly.
I'm telling the world about what's happening around the world.
They're doing all the work and we're commentating on it from a nice, warm, comfortable
Yeah, you missed
studio.
that spot to Luan over
Yeah,
there.
Luan, pick up more rubbish. Work harder. He can't hear us.
No, he can't.
We want to point out again, I know, because people are joining us. Oh, look at the beautiful
Oh,
kids. Oh, that's so beautiful.
See, that's the future right there. They are not going to be like us, littering everywhere.
That is gorgeous. We're just watching these images with you at home, so we didn't expect this. The kids have presented a lovely rose, a single rose to Luan for his work in helping clean up the environment here in Kosovo. And now, of course, the marketing. The kids are going to be given T-shirts straight away.
Oh, yes. We never miss advertising opportunities.
Yeah. Hey, kids, put these T-shirts on right away and do that again for the camera. That's great. That's beautiful. A round of applause from our studio. Isn't that beautiful? Come on, guys. Yes. So this is the World Cleanup Day show coming live from Pristina, Kosovo. You are watching images there. We're going to go back there in a while and talk to Gerta, my co-host, who is just arriving and she's getting set up.
Besides the daily waste collection, then we send them to illegal landfills that we have in our program.
Do you have all these machines that are doing the cleanup? They're hired by municipality or not?
They are part of the regional waste collection company, and as I said, they are our contractor, so it's a regional public company.
Nice. So, thank you, my dear. Thank you. I'm going to move up to somebody else. Good job. I'm going to meet Luan because he knows everybody here. He's going to have to tell me, Luan, don't go away. I need you to tell me other VIP people that are here today. We got a minister. Let's go to the minister. He's busy. All right. Well, look, it's great. I mean, I see the involvement of all these cars, big machines cleaning up.
Because you see
Look
a
at
lot
that
of
waste.
construction waste is here, so we can go there.
Let's go see that waste. It's incredible. The people are dumping, the cars, big companies are dumping this stuff.
companies,
It's not people. Yeah. Let's make it clear, not people.
Construction material here.
It's a construction material. And look at that big dump truck, whatever they can call that, or backhoe. And it's, wow. Great job. And this is the heart of Pristina, right? Are we at the heart of Pristina here? This is the stadium, Fadil Vokri. The government offices are there, and they're overseeing this garbage here, this trash. So
But yeah.
It has to come. Luan has to come and clean their view, so they have a better view. Let's go meet some politician or some other VIP people that are here present today.
I think we will have the press release. Yeah, here with the minister and others. After 10 minutes. So yeah, you can go around and see what is happening. The volunteers are cleaning.
Yes. Well, my cameraman can go watch a little bit,
Sure.
get a view of everything what's happening, so our viewers can get, and you guys can go back to work because you got press release to do. Oh, we got the minister. Let's go to Mr. Matoshi.
Yeah, we have minister.
Minister Matoshi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's the minister of, for those people who don't know and who are not from Kosovo, he's the minister of the environment and the spatial
Planning, special planning.
planning. So, what brought you here today? The
Yeah.
good cause.
No, the good cause, the will to live in a clean environment, in a safe environment, and the will for the future of our country and of
And our
our
kids.
children. Yeah, of our children as well. Yeah.
Got some big noise. I hope it doesn't interfere. What do you think? How's the situation in Kosovo right now?
Yeah,
Environmental.
We changed a lot since last year. We did a great action, 3 months action last year.
And I heard it was great.
More than 10% of people of Kosovo joined us last year. And today as well, we are in some similar, like 100 places in Kosovo, in different cities and villages. The people are together to clean up and to make Kosovo better.
Better place to live.
Yeah.
That's very good. Because it's a pity you are in the middle of the city here, and the offices of politicians there viewing
There is
this.
my office.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. Your
Yeah,
office over
yeah,
there has to
yeah.
oversee this. It's a pity.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we changed a lot, but we need to do more. We changed a
the
lot.
recycling and
Yeah, what are we doing right now is just collecting garbage overall in Kosovo. We need as a country to begin a new phase, which is recycling of garbage.
how do you see the awareness is high, right? Is way better than before.
Every day higher and higher. Since last year, since our campaign that we do it together with Let's Do It Kosovo, then the awareness is every day higher and higher, and we change every day in the positive way.
Absolutely, it's great. I see the difference. People are so much energy, young people, volunteers, everybody doing it for a good cause. I mean, what would you say to the younger generation that are not here today?
Please keep it clean. Keep it clean and help us to clean Kosovo in this day and in the days in the coming, and keep it clean. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matoshi.
Thank you.
Pleasure. So, guys, lots of cars here. These are big machines that are doing the cleanup also. People have been coming with buses, as you see, to join the action here by the stadium. This is the starting point, and I'm guessing they're going to move somewhere else. So we'll see. See, the dump trucks, they're cleaning everywhere. I don't know if where Luan went. Luan, let me get him. Luan, we got somebody else?
No, we are all here, so we are going to have the press release. So
You're going to go to the press release, right?
yeah, all of us.
Okay.
All of us together. So,
Okay.
Hadi komandan.
Ministri, sada?
Nisi metu orpo, će u Rubićku.
Hadi Luan.
Mirë. Jo. Mirë, atër kur t'jeni gati, mune me fillu. Mirë, atër përshëndetje për të gjithë, nderuar ministër, drejtoresh, burim, major, nderuara media. Jemi sot në ditën e pastrimit të botës dhe është ndërlajmet më të mira ndoshta që ka mundur të ndodhë deri tani për vendin tonë, që Kosova të e udhëheq një lëvizje globale në cilën bëjnë pjesë 157 shtete. Pra sot Kosova është qendër e raportimeve për aksionin e pastrimit nga 157 shtetet botës. Pra kemi shumë aktivistë mjedisor që kanë ardhur në Kosovë, kemi shumë media të huaja që janë në qendrën e thirrjeve, të cilët po e përcjellin programin 24 orësh i cili është duke ndodhur. Për të kthyer te aksioni në Kosovë, pra jemi në qendër të Prishtinës, për fatin e keq një lokacion i mbushur me mbeturina dhe po duhet të ndalem në shkakun pse kjo po ndodh. Jemi lodh duke i fajsu qytetarët, duke i fajsu institucionet dhe duke mos ndërmarr veprime. Dhe ajo çfarë unë po dua të them është, kjo deponi e cila sot po pastrohen te lokacion është e krijuar për një komuniteti të taksistëve të cilët po ofrojnë shërbimet të bartjes së mbeturinave në Prishtinë dhe në të gjitha komunat e Kosovës pothuajse. Dhe është e pakuptueshme se si institucionet nuk fillojnë të ndalojnë këta njerëz, sepse këta janë kryesorët që ne po e krijojmë qindra e besa edhe mira deponi në Kosovë. Unë sot po dua ta shfrytëzoj këtë rast që t'i bëj apel gjitha institucioneve, ministrit, drejtoreshës këtu, që ta përdorin ndikimin dhe autoritetin e tyre tek institucionet e tjera përgjithëse. Dhe këta persona të cilët po i krijojnë këto deponi ilegale të ndalohen, sepse nuk e di a kanë kuptim më aksionet e tilla. Ju e dini, para një viti për 3 muaj kemi pas aksion, janë pastruar për 1000 deponi ilegale dhe pas një kohë ato janë kthy. Dhe janë kthy vetëm për faktin se nuk janë ndërmarrë veprime që të parandalohen grupet e organizuara të cilat bëjnë dogjet i mjedisë. Nuk po dua të zgjas më shumë, vetëm po dua për t'ju bëj apel edhe qytetarëve që edhe ata të jenë më të vëmendshëm, ta ruajnë vendin tonë, sepse na takon neve si qytetarë të kujdesemi për të më së shumti. Ministër.
Faleminderit shumë Luan, mirë mëngjes gjithëve. Kënaqësi që jemi sot bashkë, prapë në një aksion pas një periudhe të shkurt që nuk ishim së bashku. Vitin e kaluar kemi pas aksione të përditshme për 3 muaj bashkë me shoqërinë civile, komunat e Republikës Kosovës, institucionet tjera, kompanitë publike, me të cilat ne kemi arrit që të tregojmë vullnetin ton për me jetu në një vend të pastër. Kemi arrit po ashtu me ngrit vetdijen qytetarëve në nivel më të lartë, dhe po ashtu kemi arrit me ngrit ndërgjegjjen institucionale për sa i përket çështjeve që ndërlidhen me menaxhim të mbeturinave. Ju them se nga viti kaluar neve që kemi lansuar një grant për 7 milionë eurosh për komunat me sukses me bashkë me qeverinë gjermane.
There you go. That
Në
was
çështjen e menaxhimit të mbeturinave.
to some of the reporters and the minister there at the dump in central Pristina, where the press conference is still going on. You can probably hear it in the background. They're celebrating World Cleanup Day. That was a live feed, and Goethe is going to return to the studio to join me shortly. If you just joined us, you're watching RTK4 here in Kosovo. This is the World Cleanup Day, and we're live on YouTube and Facebook as well. It is nice to have you with us. We're celebrating as millions of people around the world are getting together for World Cleanup Day. This is the biggest civil action on the planet today. And it's also, by the way, World Peace Day. So it's nice we have the two of them together. Now, I discovered last year a new sport. When I was in Estonia, I heard about a thing called not vlogging, it's plogging. Plogging is when you jog and pick up litter at the same time. I know very little about it, but I'm going to walk over here because this lady beside me, Val.
Yes.
Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
I'm all over.
You're all over. Do you hear that song all the time?
Yeah.
Is
It's
your
one of my favorite songs that I listen while I'm jogging. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So you
yeah.
jog and you listen to
Yes.
songs about your own
Yes.
name.
Yes, and then in the meantime, I do plugging as well.
So you like to jog, first of all,
Yeah. Well,
because you keep fit and...
this is one of the main goals, and to keep fit, we have to eat healthy and also to have fresh air. So these are components that I believe in, and I try to introduce and use as awareness.
And you are from Kosovo?
Yes, Pristina.
Pristina, the
Yes.
beautiful city. Is Pristina a good city to jog around?
Well, we have a wonderful park, and and very safe, I must say. I run most of the time alone, and I feel safe all the time.
So how long have you been jogging for, Val?
About 3 years, and later on, I found a lot of trash, which I considered cleaning up just for my mental well-being.
Yeah. So how did this start? Because you start off by jogging, and then you're jogging through the park. You spot trash and rubbish
Yeah.
on the ground,
Yeah.
and you decide to pick it up.
Yes, exactly. And knowing the park very well, I knew where the trash containers are, and I created some little strategy. So I started to implement it, and many people joined afterwards.
Why? I know that might seem like a silly question, but when you're out jogging, if I was out for a jog and you think, oh, if I pick up that rubbish, I've got to jog and carry it and put it in a bin, and it's a lot of hassle. And the selfish part of you might think, someone else will do that. The park warden.
It is hassle, but it's much rewarding when you come back the next day and it's cleaner. You find it cleaner because when you jog, you want to see something beautiful around you. Otherwise, I would just choose city and run in a polluted air.
Yeah, or just go to the gym.
Exactly.
So the term is called plugging.
Well, it's plugging, and when I did it, I didn't know that it existed, And then suddenly I saw that it's happening in Sweden and it's becoming viral, and I was thinking, oh my God, I'm doing that too. So why I don't launch it on the social media as well? And then I started to receive great response, and then I connected with other environmentalists in Kosovo and around the world, and now we are sharing and exchanging ideas and, of course, our passion for the environment.
Because a lot of people have taken this to YouTube and they've become YouTube stars at this plugging. So plugging means...
Picking up trash while jogging, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that sounds right to me. And you really love it.
I love it, and because first of all, I support human rights of all kinds. And when I think about what would happen to all these activists who work very hard on human rights and all the work they do for people to live in a better world, if the environment, if the earth is on risk and our own very existence will become a question, then all this work will go in vain. So in order to have a much better result in every aspect of life, we need, first of all, to have a healthy and clean earth.
That's a very good way of looking at it. Your thinking is that for all other things that we want to achieve in the world and society, if the planet is not healthy, well, then everything else is a waste of time.
Exactly, because our own very existence will come in question, and most vulnerable people will be affected. Like, I come from a country when we had to go through refugee crisis, and people with disability were stuck because they couldn't move. So I think about these people when in cases of floods or human or catastrophes like weather catastrophes, and we see that everywhere in the world, and it affects us even we are not present. It affects us just looking at it, and we could be next, just a matter of time, and we have to move fast to change that.
Is there a lot of cleanup to be done still in Kosovo after the war?
Yes, a lot, all kind of.
Like infrastructure?
Yes, a lot, and there is no way a proper way to manage it. Yeah. Therefore, my goal is, to not use before we even throw it or anything. We shall try to not use any plastic, and just reuse this. It lasts for years if we don't lose it, and it will help us to reduce the trash from the beginning.
So this I am holding is a metal bottle, aluminium.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this is it can be recycled easily.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Yeah.
Because last night when I was in bed, I watched a documentary on Deutsche Welle, the German broadcaster, about plastic bottles. And it was about the Coca-Cola company. And guess how many bottles are produced every second by the Coca-Cola company? Now, when I say the Coca-Cola company, I mean it's over Fanta, it's over all different brands, because they have a couple of different brands. How many per second?
I have no idea, but I see a lot of them in the parks, being thrown at the parks, and which I have to pick them up.